Hi, this is Frankie with another superb banjo. This time it's Sullivan Research and Development Sample Number 4. This was the last banjo that they made before the V-35 went into production. This banjo became the V-35. They obviously made 4 samples. This was the 4th sample. When they made this one, they said, we've got it. This is the V-35. This has the same components as the V-35. I've got the paperwork from Sullivan saying that. The only difference is this banjo down on the block here, instead of saying V-35, says Research R&D Sample Number 4. They sent this banjo to a lot of professionals. I don't know who, but as I've read, they sent it to a lot of professionals to get their opinion on it, and when they played this banjo, they said, that's it. That's the one you want to make the V-35. The V-35 story is on the Sullivan website. It's really awesome. There have been a lot of attempts to replicate the pre-war Gibson banjo. This is the latest attempt by a major company to do so, and if you ask me, it's probably the best. The Sullivans got a hold of a 1940, I think, RB-75, and they meticulously researched it and produced this banjo. The biggest thing with making a pre-war Gibson replica, I think, and a lot of people think, is the wood rim really matters. So the hard part there is, where do you find wood from the same geographical area and the same time period as Gibson was making banjos out of in the 30s? The Sullivans found this. They found a factory that was built out of the same maple, I think from the same place Gibson was getting it. Around the 1870s, this factory was built. So the wood in here is at least that old, from a factory that was built in 1870, and it was probably old then. And that's called the factory floor rim. So that, along with the V-35 tone ring, which is in this banjo, really produced a very good pre-war Gibson sound. They, as I said, meticulously researched. I think the Sullivans even went out and got their own foundry so that they could cast their own tone rings. They really spared no expense or time in producing a banjo like this. For the resonator, they did farm the resonator out to Gill. This is a Gill pre-war replica resonator. I guess they figured they couldn't do any better than what Steve Gill does, and I have one of his resonators on another banjo. They're very good. As I said, they shipped this banjo to a lot of professionals to get their opinion on it. Unfortunately, when it shipped to me, the heel cracked. It arrived to me with a heel crack, which I have repaired. You can see this in the pictures probably better than you can see it on video. That is a pretty critical joint in a banjo. So, I had folks say, well, I'll try to glue it for $400 or whatever. I've done some repair work, not much, just amateur stuff, so I decided to repair it myself. And I've been very pleased with the results. It's been glued now for the better part of 2 months. I have had 0 problems with tuning, intonation, which are the problems you would expect with a heel cut if you're going to have any problems. There are no buzzes anywhere on the fingerboard at all. So I'm comfortable now saying that this is a stable repair, or else I wouldn't be offering it for sale. The hardware, they just got good, modern, I guess, reproduction hardware. The neck is, is again older wood to give you the pre-war sound. It's got a Snuffy Smith bridge on it right now. The best thing about this banjo, obviously, is the sound. I played Mike Mumford's, I guess, early 40s RB-75 not long ago. This banjo is along the lines of the same sound as that. I was at a jam recently, and a guy there had a top tension with a reproduction neck on it. It was original flathead top tension 6, I think, or something, or not style 6, style 7, I want to say. I don't remember what it was, but it was a top tension. And he played this banjo for a while. He said he really liked the sound. Now, this didn't sound as good as the top tension, I'll admit. I think the top tensions were some of the best banjos that Gibson built. But you're probably going to want to hear what this thing sounds like, am I right? Okay. It's one of those banjos you don't have to hit that hard to get a good sound out of it. I'm going to play an oft-forgot Reno piece that takes me all over the neck so you can hear what it sounds like, the Tennessee Breakdown. Wonderful sound up and down the neck. You won't be disappointed with this one. So I'm offering it at a reduced rate because of the heel crack. It's a cheap enough price that if you want to buy a new neck and put on it, you're in good shape. So, but this one, I see nothing wrong with it over the last couple of months. So, thanks a lot.